Well, guys, we're headed over to the Porsche dealership to take the 911 over and get some service done on it. Also had a little concern that I found out about, which we're going to touch on here in a little bit once we get going down the road. So we have 49,814 miles on it. And this oil change was done. They did the brakes, they did the rotors. I'm kind of curious to see, but also have a concern about a few other things. So we're gonna go ahead and get that addressed, and some of the things that I've seen or I've talked about in my last video. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to Porsche. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Got my son, he's gonna be driving the Ram. He's gonna be picking me up. We have to take care of another issue because Tesla messed up the wheel, or excuse me, messed up his tire. So you can see way over there, we got the Tesla jacked up in the air. So as we were driving, we just witnessed a high-speed chase. Did not get it on film. Crazy. You guys drive safe out there. There's no need to run from the cops. It just makes it worse. If you get caught speeding, pull over. It's gonna be 10 times better. I don't know if you guys can see the old Ram back there. I got my son driving the old Ram, and it's been a while since I've seen that truck driving down the road. And I gotta tell you what, man, that is a sexy looking truck. Not bad for a 2019. Keep it clean. Take care of it. When you take care of something, I mean, it's gonna last for a long time, guys. And you know, whoever had this vehicle before, it looks like they try to take good care of it, but it looks like it possibly maybe sat. So I'm not too sure about that, but I mean, aesthetics is still phenomenal, top notch. Not really anything wrong with the vehicle. It's got one little ding in the side door. We're gonna get that popped out later, but besides that, you know, I did mention some of the other things, but that just comes with age. And some of the things that you're gonna run into, you know, a lot of people don't like to go to a turbo engine because of some of the problems that you could occur when you're going full aspirated. You know, with the 3.4, 3.8, 4.0. I mean, these things are, you know, top notch, but you get a lot more power out of them with the turbos, but the reliability sometimes might not be there. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully, you know, we can catch a break. We'll see. So ever since I got these tires, it's been night and day, guys. And this car just, it performs. I mean, it does what it needs to do. It drives amazing. And I would tell you though, if you're, you know, kind of a bigger guy, you might feel a little uncomfortable because these seats are definitely, you know, you have the racing seat style in these, so you're gonna feel, you know, pretty tight. That's the way it wants. It wants to keep you in that seat, moving around, just like a race car would, you know, was supposed to be set up. But we got these stupid love bugs out right now. They're starting to come out, which is really aggravating me. Hopefully we won't hit too many going to Fort Myers. If we do, obviously we're going to make a stop just to blow those things off with a pressure washer at the car wash. I thought I was going to have to be at the dealership at 2 o'clock, but it's actually 3 o'clock. So we are still running on time. We do got to go over to the Tesla dealership afterwards, but that's for another day on another channel and another video. But they are doing some construction right now, so the roads are kind of split. You got one lane, you got 2 lanes, you know, they got the road cut out up here. But otherwise, I mean, you know, you do hear a little wind noise, and that's one of the things why I want to get the weather stripping done on the sunroof, is you can hear a little of that wind cutting through, and I don't like that as well. So if I can hear the wind, then I can definitely, there's definitely probably some water coming through. it does have some drains up above there, so the water, if the water does get in there, it can drain and go out. But yeah, like I said on the last video, one of my main pet peeves was to get a steering wheel with the radio controls. And it's nice that you can, you can have that function, so you can, with that side. Now, with that side tachometer, the digital display, you can change that with the roll of the dial. Before, you had to have a little shifter down here that you would adjust to go in and out of different modes. So it's pretty nice to be able to have that. It does kind of take away of the traditional tachometer, but for what it is, you still get I love having that, nice big tack here. Your speed limit's going to be listed down there below, but you also have your traditional speedometer over here to the left. Depending on where your steering wheel is set at, being able to see your gas and is kind of a little bit hard to see sometimes, so you don't know how much gas you have. But as long as you have that thing rolled up where you can see it up there is how many miles you have till empty, in the settings, it's going to tell you right there. And then your oil temperature is kind of a little low because of your blinker and your wiper blades, or your wipers. So, but besides that, I mean, like I said, it's just a beautiful car. Apologize for the water bottles. I love to drink water. But I mean, if you listen to the car though, I mean, it gets up and goes. Definitely gets up and goes. We're just in regular casual mode. We're not, we're not in sport or anything like that. I'm curious to know if that wing comes up automatically or if it's manual. Pretty much set up like a race car. You're going to be low to the ground. You're going to get a lot of feedback from the road, but that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to, stick to that ground as possible, as much as possible, but it's still a smooth ride. You're going to hear a little bit of that road noise. It's not going to be horrible though. You don't really much feel it too much in the steering wheel. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue our journey, and we'll see you guys soon at the dealership. Alright guys, we got the 911 here at the Porsche dealership. Got it dropped off. Got it with Eddie. He's taking good care of us. And he's going to get into service, and hopefully we get all these things changed out. But we're going to walk around and let's check out this dealership. Check out some really nice cars, guys. We'll be back, baby. Can't wait. You're in good hands. So we're going to go out, check out the showroom area and see if we can see what's in the showroom. I got a little cafe in there. Got some cars in here. Got a little store in here. Probably check out some things, see what we got going on. Bunch of electrics. That Spider RS is beautiful. That's the car to have right there, guys. 200.
How we doing, sir? Good. How are you? Doing good.
Look at that, boys. And the Plum GT4 RS, baby. That's the one you want to have at the Sebring Raceway. Lots of Caymans in here. When you come in for service, you can just come in here. Look at all these cars getting worked on. Get to watch your car, get to watch everybody else's car. Look that one out there, boy. It's a pretty one. A lot of newer stuff. Let's go outside and let's see some of the real cars out there. Hello. Everything is just so upscale. A little bit different to get used to. But that's what you get when you get a Porsche. We're gonna come out here, we're gonna check out some of these other cars that Eddie was telling me. Some really nice cars over here. There are some nice ones, boys. There's the 911s tucked away. GT3. Looking sexy. I will have one of these one day, guys. 911 Turbo. Cabriolet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's just a regular 911. That's a beautiful color right there. Pretty sharp. Like that color. Like a baby blue. Another Cayman. Can you imagine coming to work every day and you get to see all these beautiful cars? I mean, if I worked here, my wife would hate me because I'd be coming home with a different car all the time. So that's the one I was actually going to get, was a 911. The 992. I'm kind of glad I didn't go that route because I ended up probably would have went backwards like I did now. Lots and lots and lots of cars over here. Yeah, buddy. There you go. A 911 Carrera S. 992.1. Here's some older ones. Oh, excuse me, that's the Boxer. Getting some work done. And you got the employee cars back there. I'll slide over here real quick. So stay tuned. We're gonna find out what's going on. Get this Porsche right and tight, baby. We need this car. Bring it back. You know, give it some love. Give it some old MJ Garage love. Oh, we just seen one pull in. Oh, man. Love the color. Hold up. Just seen this beautiful 911 pull up. It is a 992.1. Interesting color. Love the color. This is probably sales. Only thing is, I don't know. I'm gonna own one of those pretty soon. But this one, guys, dude, just the color, man. It's like love at first sight. So head out to the old Ram, head over to the Tesla, drop this tire off. They're gonna hear everything I got to say.